Good morning, guys. My name is Mr. Saluta. As you all know, I'm the head admin of BitTraders Hub and the CEO of Saluta Consults. Okay, we just want to make a quick look at what the market is saying this morning, Monday, being the 10th of January 2020. First of all, this is Bitcoin. As you can see, we are really not looking so well. BTC is looking really sick right now. And hell could break loose if we should close directly directly below the 39,300 region. First of all, BTC has a solid support at around 42 to 43k levels, and as we speak, that support has been broken. And then a week, I'll change this to 1 week time frame. And the week just closed and a new one just opened this morning. And as you can see, the week closed at about 42, 41, 400 level, 41, 500 level. And this is really not looking good because it closed with a bearish candle. So I am scared to tell you guys that BTC could quickly, rush down to the 37k levels, which is not really that so strong a support. And if it's broken, we could be heading back towards the 30k levels. Well, this is not the end of the world. Just like I hinted you guys already, to kind of half your bags, reduce your bags so that you don't carry so heavy a load if this should be a bear's market that we're walking into. So it's better to just be cautious. I don't expect so much from this week. There might be just a little rally at most to the 44k region, and then a rejection is what I expect from there, which may throw us far lower than where we are today. Okay, that's it for Bitcoin. So, what am I saying here? If you have, if you're trading Bitcoin, it's better to be cautious at this point because we might be heading into a bear market, and this looks like a head and shoulder pattern. From what I'm seeing, a head and shoulder pattern is really bearish. You don't really want to get caught up in the head and shoulders pattern. So, if we are able to make it above the 42k levels, probably before the end of this week, then maybe the market will rally a little. Then let's take a look at the second one, Curve, one of my favorites. Curve has been very bullish for the past few weeks. And then for the past few days, as you can see, we are on an impulsive bull run before this drop in the market. And it threw Curve all the way down to 4 point, well, it came as low as 4.4. And the bad thing there is that it created a lower high. So what happens here is that this particular high, which was beaten below this one here, has made the market a little bearish. If it's not able to make a higher high, which must go at least above this particular level, then I think there will be a slight consolidation or even a dump. So my advice is, if you're trading curve, just also pay attention. There might be a bad news, but for now, you just hold tight and just be ready. The moment it starts making uh, bearish candles from now, then I suggest you just dump your bag. Okay, we take a look at Phantom, one of our favorites for last year and still one of our favorites for this year. If you can look at Phantom, you will see that on the Fibonacci retracement, Phantom broke a Fibonacci level, which was a very critical support level. It broke it with one candle, and the second candle attempted lower. But right now, I think Phantom might consolidate for quite a long time before it takes its next bold step. The good thing about Phantom is that a lower low has not really been created, even though we have another block that was broken. This is another block here. This is another block which was broken, but still we still have this low which has not yet been broken. For now, I think Phantom is quite bullish. It's even buyable if you ask me, but just watch the tone of BTC before making any decisions. Okay, so the next online is Matic. We're just going to take a quick look at Matic. As you can see, Matic has obeyed every line we have on our chart. So Matic, as I can tell you, is very bullish because it's still making higher highs and higher lows, and none of the lines have been broken. And then yesterday closed with a very bullish candle, engulfing the previous candle from the other day. So this simply tells us that Matic is actually a buy. But if you wait for a pullback, probably just a little lower to the shoulder of the previous candle, which is around 2.05, you might get a good entry for Matic, both long and futures and spot holding. At least you can be looking at quite up to a 40% rally if BTC could just maintain a steady motion for just a while. So the last we take, I think we'll just look at dominance. BTC dominance, as we all know, you remember when these lines were drawn, probably about 4 months ago. It's still those same lines. Nothing has been added, nothing has been removed. These lines, as we drew them those some months back, I told you guys that we were expecting a bull market when BTC from this particular region. If you remember, when we had this rejection, we had BTC heading downwards, and I can remember I told you guys that so far BTC moves down towards this direction, that the market was going to be bullish. And then if you remember, the market has been bullish until just early January. So more or less, this dominance has been dumping. As I told you guys earlier, dominance is more or less inversely proportional to the movement of other alts. So if you remember, while this dominance was going down, most of our alts were pumping. And a good thing here is that dominance has made a lower low and a lower high, meaning that there's gonna still be an alt season around the corner. Okay, having said this, I will come to you guys tomorrow morning again with some analysis. Please make your request on the group. Just make your random request. I'll pick three out of the first five that will be posted on the group, and we'll analyze them probably later tonight or tomorrow. Always send me a DM at Farrell_Zetro to make inquiries. And for those who are yet to join any of the classes are resuming this week. Of our academic calendar will continue from where we stopped this week. If you are yet to join in, just send me a DM and we can talk on how to get you in. And then for those who are the members of these classes, take note your class has started. So it will do yourself good to quickly return to the class. If you have any questions about anything, you can write the Dean of Studies at Ultimate or myself at Farrell_Zetro. Cheers, guys. Have a nice day.